You are exploring the issue of what it is to be missional, and I've been asked to, in this first presentation, literally define what the term missional means, which I'm actually very happy to be able to do, because I'm getting very anxious about the way a lot of the mainstream Christian community is using this term. It used to be an absolutely blood and fire prophetic call to the church to absolutely recalibrate everything that it was on about. And now it's becoming used almost as the latest buzzword or the coolest kind of add-on program or the newest kind of thing that we can keep on doing business as usual, but just kind of include a bit of missional stuff in there somehow. But I'm afraid, folks, that the whole notion of the missional church paradigm is not an add-on. It's not a new strategy. There's not a model. In fact, I've had a number of seminarians contact me saying, my professor wants me to read The Shaping of Things to Come and describe the model of church that you're describing. He said, I've read the book twice now. I can't find any model. We don't have a model, folks. We think that church, if it's genuinely missional, will grow out of the soil in which it's planted and will take different shapes in different environments. It's not a new model. It's not a new approach. It's not a new style. The whole idea of missional church thinking is a fundamental and prophetic call for the church to orient everything it is doing around the agenda of mission. In other words, of all the practices that the church ought to legitimately be involved in, missional church thinkers believe that mission ought to be the organizing principle of all those things. We don't think that worship is the primary organizing principle, though we think worship is absolutely the mandate of the church. We don't think that the creation of Christian fellowship or community is the organizing principle, though we think that has absolute merit and is important. We don't think even that the expression of evangelism is the primary or organizing principle, although that is absolutely essential. When we talk about the missional church, we are talking about a church in which worship, community, leadership, evangelism, social justice, theological thinking is oriented around or organized around the fundamental agenda of mission. And mission, though not a biblical term, it's a Latin term simply coming from the idea of to be sent or to go. It implies a sense of emission or movement outwards.